as her father. I'm not here. I'm not the accountant. I don't have the balance sheets. Far be it from me to say who is wealthier or who isn't. But the question really is this morning, ladies and gentlemen, what is in the name? What is in a name? Does a change of name affect the value of the individual? We know and understand those who are of this idea that when the woman surrenders her name, the name her mother or her father gave her, she is basically saying that all my life up until this moment is done. Everything I will do from henceforth is going to be under your purview, is going to be under your name, is going to be under your direction, is going to be under your stewardship. No, we can't do that. Women, we must rise up. We must step away from patriarchy and not take this shackles any further. If you are independent to make your money, why should you bear the name of a man who wants to marry you? Why can't he bear your name? Truth is, in some cultures, they don't care. And whilst we're talking about human development, there have been instances, I've read stories where the man dropped his name and picked his wife's name for political reasons. Maybe the person wanted to become, the next governor in that state or in that, or business. So he didn't want the name of his past to follow him. No, can't do that. So he changed his name. And some of you say, yes, it's selfish. That man don't get it. Because he don't get, that make it selfish. Okay. And then there are some people, when they get married, they don't take their parents' name. They forge their own path. They decide, you know what, we will start our own dynasty. We will leave Okon name. We will leave Bashiru name. We will create a new name for ourselves. So what exactly is in a name? We know the tradition is when the woman gets married, she becomes a Mrs. whatever that man is. And it's so sad that this thing has now once again reared its head and is now causing divisions amongst people. No, they can never do that. Women should not carry us back to the Stone Ages by bearing people's names. All right, no problem. But what if the woman wants to? What if the man doesn't care? One of those who have hyphenated their names. When we come back, we hear from you.
The show continues after this break. On night.
This is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener. As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having engaging conversations that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you the center of those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. Be a part of our Conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, and 0817 923 0007. Or drop a message for us at Nigeria Info PH on X and at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. Ensure to always be civil and keep your conversations in tandem with the ongoing discussion. Also try to be brief and straight to the point so other contributors and contributions can also be accommodated. Nigeria Info FM. Real people, real conversations. Let's talk. What is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener? As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having engaging conversations that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you the center of those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. Be a part of our Conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, and 0817 923 0007. Or drop a message for us at Nigeria Info PH on X and at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. Ensure to always be civil and keep your conversations in tandem with the ongoing discussion. Also try to be brief and straight to the point so other contributors and contributions can also be accommodated. Nigeria Info FM. Real people, real conversations. Let's talk. What is a conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener? As your number one station for talk, we pride ourselves in not just having engaging conversations that will enlighten, inform, educate, and sometimes even entertain you. From social issues, politics, business, or the stories making the headlines, we make you those conversations by getting your thoughts and opinions too. We would love to hear from you. Be a part of our Conversations in Nigeria Info FM Port Harcourt and share your views via the following outlets. Call us live on 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, and 0817 923 0007. Or drop a message for us at Nigeria Info PH on X and at Nigeria Info 92. conversation on radio without feedbacks from you, the listener. As your number one.
017-923-0002, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0003. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and X at Nigeria Info PH. WhatsApp 0809-030-6416. Wellington from Okrika, good morning to you. We have Sydney standing by. Go on, Wellington.
5 man. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Wellington.
You know, when it comes to this issue problem that leads to that you hear my voice, I will start loud. Yes. In fact, the woman needs the man's head. If the man is the head. It can't let you anywhere. In fact, that name is even important than a father's name.
Well, does the woman really? Wait. Does the woman really need the man's name? What if? Wait, Wellington. What if the man's name, right, is not a popular name? What if it's not?
What concerns popularity to inheritance?
What if the man doesn't have any inheritance? What if the woman who's getting married? Wait, hold on. Whoa, people there, Wellington. Now let's be honest, Wellington. What if? Wait, Wellington. Listen to this. Wait, Wellington. What if the woman who is getting married, right, is like Femi Otedela's daughter, the daughter of the richest man in the entire country? And the person she wants to marry is Jude's gate man. Wait now. Wait. What if it is Jude's gate man that this richest woman wants to marry? How will the change of name help her?
She needs to celebrate. That the gate man, a man represents a nation, that represents an ethnic nationality wants to marry her.
So her own ethnic nationality is not. Where is it coming from? Where is he coming from?
Where's the father coming from now? His grandfather has money.
What if they don't have? So what really is important with this name? Sydney is on the line from Omamegbe. Kurt is in Uniport. Go on, Sydney.
All right, Jude.
Yes, please.
To be honest with you, names are quite influential. You asked a question, what is in a name?
Yeah.
I want to bring in two scenarios here. Jude, when Zechariah was old, the angel of God visited him and told him that the wife was going to bear a son for him. He laughed over it and he was caused to become deaf and dumb. When that son was born, the Bible says that the only person who was qualified to give him a name was the father. On the naming ceremony, Zechariah asked for a tablet of stone, and he now requested for chalk, as it were then. He now wrote, the name of my son is John. When he spelled John, J-O-H-N, at the count of the last letter, the Bible says his mouth became open. You two of us.
That's what you read. I don't know.
Good. It's here in the Bible.
Okay.
The name opened because the mouth opened because there is influence in every name we bear.
Fair enough.
Today, many people are fond of changing names. I have a sister who changed from favor, from endurance to favor, and she got married the next 1 week. And I think with you, she has 3 children. She believed in it and it worked for her. Jude, I have people, Okute in Ikwere simply means stone. They will change from one name to Okute, and Okute will never depart from it. Every day they are hitting people, killing people. There is problem here and there because of the name they bear. Some people bear the name Agwo. Fighting people here and there. Jude, finally, let me tell you. For us Ikwere people, most people believe in reincarnation. The names will bear, the native names will bear, names which depict the circumstances that gave birth to you, that caused your birth. I don't know one of your staff bears her husband's name.
Okay.
Why did she not change?
That's a good question. Kurt, why should people change their name to answer their husband's name? Is it important?
Yeah, according to the principles that govern the marriage issue, a woman supposed to change his name
Why?
to his husband.
Why?
That is the principle that
Why?
govern marriage. According to the people that initiated the marriage, the Bible told us a man will leave his father and his mother.
It did not say the woman will change her name. It not say the woman will go and join.
Hold on. A man will leave his mother and his father and cleave with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And both shall become one.
Thank you.
If you are one, what is there? And both of them will be naked and not be ashamed. For the fact they have become one, the woman will bear that name.
That logic does not follow. For the fact that they become one, it doesn't mean that the woman must bear the husband's name. The husband could also bear the wife's name.
Hold on, Naju. If me and my wife are one flesh.
Yes.
It is one name, one flesh. That's
no problem.
One body.
No problem.
One body. That's what they are talking. One flesh.
No problem.
So anybody that think that you have a silver and gold, which is not a good name actually, because Bible says good name
is better than wealth. No problem.
Your daughter will not go and marry a lower name. Keep your daughter, marry your daughter, and bear your name. But if your daughter will not go and marry a lower name, keep your daughter, marry your daughter, and bear your name. But if your daughter is leaving your house to another person's house, automatically that name.
But for whatever reason, my son, your son, has found a good girl somewhere with good morals, and it says this family, they have a history of bearing good children. Why shouldn't your son or my son now change his name from Kot and bear Amesimaka, for example? What is wrong with that? That's a good name. Why can't you bear the name? Robin is on the line from a church. Zion standing by in GRA. Robin, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Jude.
Welcome.
You asked a question. What is there in a name? I'll be brief. What is in a name is either negative or positive. Today, in history, you know who Nelson Mandela is. Today, in the name, you know who Idi Amin of Uganda is. In the time of the Bible, those who are religious, you know who is the Pharaoh. You know who is Nebuchadnezzar. You know who is Joseph. My name is Robin Manja, the farmer. I'm calling you from the church. God bless you.
All right. Names are very important. So if you change your name, does the name somebody bears, does it change the value of that individual? Please listen very carefully. Now, I'm not here for or against. If the feminists say the woman should not bear the husband's name, my question is, if the woman changes her name and bears her husband's name, does her value reduce? Does her value as an individual change? Does the respect she would have demanded, would it be discarded if she bears the husband's name? Now, if she doesn't bear the husband's name, would you still look at her in that same light, like they say, like they argue? Zion in GRA, good morning to you.
There is power in the name. There are names that tears down rock, tears down gates. There are names that are bomb. Once you pronounce them, it explodes and erupts. So there is power in the name.
Okay.
In the context of this discourse, if we should tell ourselves the truth, logically speaking, as I am married to Ebube, I should be bearing Ebube's surname. I'm not Ebube bearing my surname.
Oh, really? As a man, you should bear the woman's name.
The Bible says that a woman should leave her father and cleave to. So a man shall leave his father and his brother and cleave to his wife. Cleave to who?
His wife. They didn't say the woman should leave the father out. They said it's the man, oh.
That's what I'm telling you now.
It's okay.
Now, let's narrow it to science now when it comes to chemical reaction and bonding. Take the common ones all of us know. Hydrogen and oxide. When there are two meet, what do you get? Hydrogen oxide.
Oxygen.
Why don't you have oxide oxygen?
It's water you have. They've changed name.
Sir, the truth is this. Upon that bonding, negotiations have been done. which name should we bear? Most of us will bear our forefathers' name. Like me, the surname I bear, my brother, I can't even trace that man. I can't trace him, and yet I'm bearing his surname. We have fought severally not to bear that name, but you cannot, because there is power in that name. On these pedigrees of marriage, or the prerogative of marriage, the two couples need to decide. Yes, we have been practicing it. The woman will come and bear the man's name. No problem. But on this particular discourse, this name which we are contesting about is already a signature. So how can she leave that signature coming to bear another signature? It's not our problem. Our problem is change. We are afraid of change. That is why this context is. We are afraid of that thing. Now she don't come there a bad day. No longer $10. Who go pay? Yes, we know. Normally, the moment she appear with that name for $10, gates must open. You know, so
Abi,
now she need to come and explain the Ajibade before that gate will open. That is our fear.
That's the fear, Zion says. Interesting. Miriam from Okrika. We have Wellington Okrika as well. Okrika people are here today. Good morning.
Oh, wow. Good morning.
Good morning to you, please.
Look, Jude, I want to look at this from this angle, this topic, the value a name brings to you. I think the name you bear can either make or mar you.
Fair enough.
I believe so, strongly believe
fair
so.
enough.
Now, Jude, some persons have changed their name, and because they believe that it is this name that is bringing bad luck. And they change their name. Look, a person cannot just say, you can change your name from this to this is your personal name, but you see that surname sometimes. That's why I don't blame people that try to mingle with the rich, and try to marry their daughters or their sons. So their names, at least there will be another name attached to their own name, maybe their personal names or something. Look, Jude, a person can be bearing, in my own place, there is a name called Orui Teme Me. It means it is the devil that created me. Or evil created me.
Wow, devil created?
Yes.
Wow.
And a person can bear that name, Jude. And maybe fortunately, you linked up to somebody else, to someone that is big, huge, a huge name, and maneuver your way. Nothing good has really happened, but you maneuver your way, get to somebody. And now that name can do one or two, can make in your life. That's why I believe that the name can either you don't be to claim to try, but another way to try to mingle with the rich, to change their name to gain favor.
But Miriam, let me ask you.
To bring good fortune. Yeah, I'm listening.
So, if you or your daughter, for example, your son, decides to change their name, right? Their surname, they get married. Next to your son, right, is going to get married to somebody. And he tells you, mommy, see, I don't want to use this our surname any longer. I like my wife's surname and we've spoken about it. Would you be offended?
I think I would.
See, I put you on the spotlight. But you raised your son to be independent. Why can't you trust your son's decision to bear his wife's surname? You raised your son to be independent.
All of us in the family that we are just dubious. We just want to. No. It cannot. I don't accept it. But for a woman, it's fair. It's normal.
Well, why is it fair?
Everybody will just know that this is the reason.
No.
For material reasons and the like.
No.
It's so wrong. But you don't even need to change your name. So if you're married to the person, if the man is married to your father-in-law, one or two can influence one or two, from your side towards you. But a man must not know. A man should not change his name.
A man, you sure?
Favor, just for the sake of favor, material gains.
Okay, okay. What if it's not for material? What if the wife is not even from a very wealthy home? What if he just likes the name? The name means something. Maybe the name means peaceful waters, and he says, you know what? I want to change that name. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be using our surname any longer. I'm going to change my name to peaceful waters. You will still not be happy?
then I should question myself for bringing up such a stupid son. I wonder what kind of
but you raised your son to be independent. You raised your son to be thinking. You raised your son to have a level of self-reliance and reasoning, deducting problems. You don't trust the person.
Yeah. No.
I find it very interesting.
No, because you're self-reliant, because you're independent.
Yes.
Now you should begin to take insensitive and meaningless decisions.
No, but let's see. The decision.
You like a name. If it's your own name, if it's his personal name, it's fine. You know, we name this son John. You say, no, I want to be a Donald. I love Donald. But changing your surname because another person's surname sounds better. There's something wrong upstairs. I should be questioning how I brought you up, honestly.
But once again, thank you very much, Muriel. Wellington is back. Wellington or Okrika, people like us this morning. Welcome back.
Yes, you were trying to ask me the fact. And the fact is that I'm coming to marry somebody from your house, and she's coming to benefit from me. By heritage, I have enough for her. It's a fact. Even in foreign land, it's a fact that I'm rooted already. You are coming in. So you must bear my name. I'm a company running. So are you coming to see my company name? You can't come and say Wellington when I'm employing you. Can I do very good?
Wait. Are you employing your wife?
I think it's a fact that he's coming to assist.
No. No. But are you equating marriage to employment? Are you saying that?
According to a friend, say marriage is just to produce baby. But I'm not looking in that direction. But the fact remains that he's coming to assist. I'm not supposed to be her name.
Why?
My name is rooted already.
Baby, once again. Wait, once again, her own name is rooted. Her own name is rooted in history. There's a line, there's a lineage. She can trace her roots. She can trace her history. So why then should she uproot it and plant, or as it were, using the Bible description as you say, how should she now bond with yours? What's
the... If her name is rooted already, she should remain with her father.
Now, if that's the same case, you should remain with your father and stay there. No. Wellington, let me take Vitalis. Wellington, you are not being fair. If you claim that the girl's name is so rooted in history, and so you too, since your name is rooted, you can trace your heritage to 3 or 4 generations. Stay there now. Don't marry. Marry your grandfather's dead body or something. Why? Why are you bothering? Vitalis from Rukwaku, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning. Welcome.
Who is the head of the family?
I don't know. Who is, please?
The man is the head of the family. There is no need of changing your surname.
I see.
Wife's name. So the man is the head of the family. Straight and period.
Okay. So the man is the head of the family. No need to change surname. WhatsApp. Jonah Ebeni. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. Jude, you have come again. You need to understand that a woman living the mother and father is to become one with the husband, meaning she has to leave everything about the parents, the name inclusive. Jonah Ebeni with that one. That's a very interesting reason. In fact, so far, that's probably the soundest I've heard. My name is Destiny. Good morning. This is a good topic, but let me start this way. I have been to a marriage seminar where the pastor, said something about this name thing. He said that one thing that we don't really notice during the marriage is the meaning of a father or a father figure walking the woman down the aisle and also being called on to hand over the lady to her husband. That signifies the change of fatherhood. The lady automatically becomes the first child of the husband. So will a child be answering another name that is not his or her father's? Most times we just want to make excuses not to